Okay, so you want to grow your business. There's a lot to unpack here. So let me provide a little bit of context that will help frame what business growth looks like and what a conversation with us will sound like. Hi, my name's Quinn Thurman. I am the co-owner and CEO of RunLeadGen, along with my business partner, Brian Yulkinen. We are both director-level marketers in our own corporate careers and decided to start an agency off of that marketing experience. Now, there are many ways to grow a business. We always say to consider 3 areas of business growth. Number 1, inbound marketing, a complex web of problem solving from SEO and ads to CRM and sales cycle, which we can solve entirely for you. Number 2 is outbound marketing, which can be your outbound effort, cold calls, cold emails, or otherwise. And number 3, strategic business partnerships. Now, there are certainly quick wins to marketing. You can always buy third-party leads. You can always join business networking groups. Certainly, these are ways to yield quick results and are often a good way to just get the ball rolling. However, if you are looking to grow a sustainable and predictable and scalable business, you eventually will have to go into the flywheel of marketing. Now, we always say RunLeadGen is not a vendor. You are not paying us an hourly rate. You're not paying for a word count, right? While we can sell you SEO or Google Ads as a service at a low price to help you get going, this is not the bread and butter of what we do. We thrive and our partners thrive when they're a little bit further along and they are looking to solve the marketing problem as a whole for the long run. The marketing flywheel is large and very often technical. It includes addressing your target available market across the stages of the funnel, meaning informational seeking and problem unaware to problem aware down to purchase driven. It can include online and offline tracking events, the consistent cost of client acquisition, attribution of dollars earned back to dollars spent. These are all very technical problems that take time to solve. Now, you might ask if you need these problems solved, and the quick answer is it depends, right? You can find solutions and success without these problems solved, but as you start to hone in your product and your service, as you start to grow your business, you will certainly have to solve these problems, which is why we've structured our service in such a way that we can sell a single service to help somebody get going, coupled with free services like tap to review cards and local services ads. Now, it's important to understand the differences with purchasing a single marketing service versus having RunLeadGen step in as a partner. A single service can and will yield quick results and is certainly better than the alternative of buying third-party leads that you have to now rely on in your client acquisition process. Third-party leads that often mean you don't own the asset for. And a lot of marketing companies will do this as well. You might rent their service, but you don't own the product. This is not the case with RunLeadGen. Any single service, any work that we generate for you, you own. However, single services will not yield the all too often expectation of doubling your business in 3 to 6 months. It's not a reality. Any one service alone is often too small to access the growth that you're hoping for when you hire marketing in the first place. For this reason, we know that our partners and our clients that access our CMO suite are often closer aligned on their expectation and what they get out of the product, because it now enables us to use all the tools in our tool belt. We purposefully use the term partner because we do not lock any clients or partners into any type of termed contract. And like I said before, all of the work that we do, that we generate for you, you own, you can take with you. We're ultimately a month-to-month service, meaning you can leave at any point, which is the closest thing you're going to get to a partner in this type of relationship. This means that your growth is our growth. You're not going to stay with us if we're not proving successful and providing value consistently. This also means that we're hedging up and sharing some of your risk, meaning we're as interested in your business growth as you are, certainly more than any vendor that you're paying for hourly rates or possibly employees that are just looking to check boxes. Just as you wouldn't go to a financial advisor to pay your bills this month, it is not advisable to come to us to solve your client acquisition problem this month to keep you in business. Our power comes when we leverage the pros and the strengths of each digital channel to mitigate the cons and weaknesses of the other channels. We often say that while SEO is much like a garden, it grows organically and will ultimately become a sustainable and consistent, really cost-effective client acquisition platform for you. On the alternative, we have Google Ads, which is much more like a plumbing job. You can turn it on and turn it off as needed. And knowing where these deals are coming from allows us to make data-driven and strategic pivots, ultimately making sure that you are profitable and sustainable and build the foundation for what we often like to say, scale, the ability to grow this beyond your personal self, which ultimately allows our partners to focus on other integral and desperately important parts of their business, like fulfilling on the product and service that they're selling, keeping their clients and customers happy, and retention. In short, RunLeadGen is a fantastic partner to solve your marketing problem as a whole. With any one of our suites, you're getting an entire marketing team at your fingertips and somebody to manage them. Plus, meetings at the cadence that makes the most sense for you, whether that's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, to help you stay clear on the progress of your campaigns. Of course, with any given service alone, you will also get very targeted experts and specialists looking at your campaign every day, every week, every month to help make sure you're getting the most out of any marketing channel. Okay, so what's next? This is a lot. You need to start asking yourself these questions. Number one, what are my business goals? Number two, where do I want to be in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years, and 10 years? Number three, what will it take for me to get there? Meaning, how many sales? How many deals have to close? How many leads have to come in to close those deals? How many clicks and impressions then have to yield that many leads? Number four, what does my budget look like? How much do I need to spend right now to acquire a new client based on what I already know that client is worth to my business? Now, client acquisition cost and lifetime value looks different for every business. While a chiropractor might spend $200 to acquire a client that's worth $1,000 to them, a roofer might spend $1,000 to acquire a client that's worth $15,000 to their business. And while you may find a marketing partner who is niched to your particular industry, you may also want to consider that in their niched position, they're also building clients that are your competitors. This also may indicate that they are a one-trick show. All too often, we will see clients case after case that do not own their own assets, and agencies will hold their assets hostage or keep them in with termed contracts. As I said before, everything we do at RunLeadGen is owned by you, which means you can take it with you at any point. This also means that we take on the risk of not seeing our work come to fruition. But RunLeadGen is confident with over 30 plus years at our foundation of marketing experience across many, many industries that we've built businesses in, that we can solve this problem for you. We do not outsource our strategy or our work overseas. It is owned by digital marketers. Every client will have a specialist and a strategist, a project manager, a design team, and director and C-level marketers looking at their campaign at any given moment. Okay, so what are the next steps? They're quite simple. Below, you can schedule time with one of our growth coordinators to start having this conversation. Where are you at today? What assets do you have? What's worked? What hasn't worked? Where have you spent time and effort so far? Now, that conversation will largely be influenced by your goals and your industry. Please come prepared with any and all digital assets that you know you already own. This might include your website, CRM, or otherwise. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Go ahead and schedule that time with us below, and we can start having this conversation, help you solve the problem. At the very least, you'll get a free consultation, and we have other free resources like a Facebook group where we have our tips, tricks, hacks of hundreds of other businesses that are growing their business today, as well as free tap to review cards that we give all of our partners, anybody for free. There's no strings attached, as well as a myriad of free other services that we can help you to grow your business.